Well, the Labor Party has vowed to protect Aussie workers' personal leave after the German government controversially banned employees from calling in sick to work. Under the new laws, German workers will need a medical certificate before taking time off for illness. Big business has welcomed the change, unions have criticised it, and medical groups have said it will put unnecessary strain on the health system.
And well, we're joined by science communicator Dr Matt Agnew and journalist Suzanne Mawson, who both have not called in sick today. We appreciate that.
Unlike Larry.
Unlike Larry. Did he provide a medical certificate?
No, I thought you might have insisted upon seeing one, Eddie.
I will. Yes. I will. Matt, this is so German. It's a move to boost productivity. Has it gone too far? And how does it actually work? How could it work?
Absolutely. And I kind of think it might even work counterintuitively and actually kind of diminish productivity, because you've got an issue with people no longer taking sick leave because of this additional requirement. And so people are coming to the office, they might spread it and more people get sick. And so it might end up having this sort of reverse effect where they're claiming it's under the guise of productivity, but it ends up damaging that because you're getting people that are going, well, I don't have time to get to the doctor, I can't get a medical certificate, so I'm just going to have to come in, and then you start spreading your germs everywhere. So that's an issue. Like was pointed out, there's this medical strain as well. People can't get into the GP because they're booked out. They end up at the ED because they need to get this certificate. So it's just, in my head, it's just absolutely ridiculous. It seems like it just is not ticking any of the boxes and just makes an additional hurdle that creates all sorts of problems.
If you wake up vomiting, how are you meant to get to the doctor? Obviously you can't get to work. How are you meant to get to the doctor? Suze, German workers, it's said, take around double the amount of sick leave as Aussies on average do. I mean, we must be a pretty honest bunch. Is that what it is?
Cars, I was stunned. I actually thought the great tradition of the Aussie sickie, you know, lying to get out of any kind of work, I thought we had the gold star on that worldwide, but clearly not. The Germans, they are wiping the floor with us. Matt, I'm with you. I mean, I think it comes down to trust. And Kylie, to your point about if you're vomiting, A, how are you going to work? But B, how is anyone supposed to be able to get a doctor's appointment, even in this country with this great health system, for that actual day? You've got to wait a week or so, and then can they backdate them? Is a medical certificate retrospective? Some doctors won't vouch for you unless they've seen you on the day when you were doing, you know, the Technicolor yawn. So we'll see how that plays out in Germany, how well productivity spikes. But also on this, a more serious note that I had to think about was, what about our politicians? We are their boss. We are the taxpayers. We pay their salary. How about Pauline Hanson missing 88% of Senate estimates hearings in the last 10 years, just not showing up? And why? We never hold her to account. Was she sick? What about Barnaby? Freshly returned from London, his daughter's wedding, and he happened to go to a Conservative conference. I'd like some explanation on the serious stuff. If we're holding workers to account, the ordinary workers who are doing it tough, why not our politicians? And when they don't turn up, they need to have a note.
Yeah, and maybe we need to report those figures more often. It's certainly going to get people better at the... It's Larry Emder on the phone.
Can we go to him live? Larry on his sick bed, yeah? Let's go live.